Tonight, on The Deep Sleepy Scientist, we are going to drift into a world that exists only when your eyes are closed. A place where logic fades, where your mind creates entire universes, and where reality bends into stories stranger than anything you've ever imagined. The mysterious science of dreams. But before we begin this journey, pause for just a moment. If you've been searching for a place where science feels like poetry, where curiosity meets calm, and where every video is a gentle escape from the noise of your day, this is your home. Subscribe now so you never miss the chance to wander with me through these hidden corners of the universe. Settle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin your journey into the strange science of dreams. For as long as humans have closed their eyes at night, they have woken up asking the same question. What was that? Dreams, those fleeting, impossible stories that appear from nowhere, have always carried an air of mystery. Long before science existed, people looked at their dreams and felt there had to be a message hidden within them. The ancient Egyptians believed dreams were a direct line to the divine. In temples dedicated to sleep, they would lie down hoping that the gods would visit them in visions, offering guidance or warnings. For them, dreams weren't random illusions. They were sacred messages delivered in the silence of the night. The Greeks, too, were fascinated. Aristotle once wrote that dreams reveal the movements of the soul. To him, the dream world was not meaningless. It was a place where the inner self spoke in symbols, a secret language only the dreamer could try to interpret. The philosopher Plato suggested that dreams showed our hidden desires, the things we suppressed during the day but could not escape at night. And it wasn't just philosophy. Entire cultures built rituals around dreams. In ancient Mesopotamia, dream interpreters held positions of great authority. Kings would not go to war, nor make major decisions without first asking what their dreams meant. A single image, a lion, a flood, a falling star, was enough to change the course of history. In early Islamic scholarship, dreams were also treated with profound respect. Scholars like Ibn Sirin wrote entire works on dream interpretation, describing how certain symbols might connect to the unseen world. For many believers, a dream was a whisper from beyond, a sign that the soul could glimpse truths hidden from the waking mind. But here is the question: why were dreams taken so seriously? Perhaps because of their realness. You know the feeling. You wake up, your heart racing after a nightmare, or smiling after a dream so beautiful you wish you could fall back asleep and return to it. For those moments, your mind is unable to separate the dream from reality. Ancient people felt the same. If it feels real, then maybe it is real. Think about it. You close your eyes and without effort, entire landscapes appear. You fly through cities you've never visited. You speak languages you don't actually know. You meet faces, some familiar, some completely invented by your imagination. How could this not be a mystery worth unraveling? The truth is, dreams blur the line between the physical and the spiritual, the known and the unknown. To the ancients, they weren't just mental noise, they were portals, a chance to step outside the ordinary and brush against something bigger. Even today, we carry a piece of that wonder with us. Maybe you've woken from a dream and thought, what if that meant something? Maybe you've searched for the meaning of a recurring symbol or felt that a dream carried a message meant only for you. This is the ancient mystery of dreams. That fragile, fleeting belief that the stories our brains weave at night are not random at all, but windows into our souls, into hidden truths, perhaps even into the universe itself. And so, across time, across cultures, across languages, humanity has always asked the same thing. Why do we dream? Is it the voice of God? The whisper of our own subconscious, or something stranger still? As you rest tonight, remember this. You are part of that same tradition. Every dream you've ever had links you to the pharaohs, to the philosophers, to the prophets and poets who wandered before you. And maybe, just maybe, your dreams hold secrets you have not yet learned how to hear. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself drifting into sleep. At first it feels simple. You lie down, your eyelids grow heavy, and soon the world fades. But inside your head, something astonishing is happening. Your brain is not shutting down. It is beginning a journey of its own. When scientists first measured brain waves during sleep, they expected to find silence. Instead, they discovered activity, patterns shifting, signals firing, entire storms of electricity moving through the mind. Sleep, it turned out, was not an absence of thought. It was another world of thought altogether. Your night begins with stage 1 sleep, a light doze. In this fragile moment, your brain dances between waking and dreaming. You may feel yourself falling only to jolt awake with a start. This is your brain easing you into the night, gently pulling you away from reality. From there, you enter stage 2. Here, your body slows down, heart rate, breathing, even body temperature. But your brain? It begins producing sudden bursts of energy called sleep spindles. Scientists believe these bursts help shield you from the outside world, protecting your rest. It's as if your brain is building a gate saying, "Do not disturb." The dreamer has begun their journey. Then comes stage 3, often called deep sleep. This is the restorative stage, when your brain waves slow into long, rolling rhythms. If someone shakes you during this stage, you'll feel confused, heavy, almost pulled back from another dimension. This is the moment your brain repairs, restores, and resets. Without this stage, you would wake feeling empty, exhausted. But the real magic arrives with REM sleep, rapid eye movement. During REM, your brain becomes almost as active as it is when you are awake. Your eyes dart beneath your lids, scanning imaginary worlds. Your body, however, is paralyzed, locked in stillness, so you don't act out the story. And within this paradox, an active brain in a resting body, dreams bloom. Why does REM feel so vivid? Because in this stage, your brain reactivates the same regions you use during the day. Areas for vision, memory, emotion. In REM, your brain paints pictures, revives feelings, and stitches them into impossible stories. The dream becomes a theater, with you as both the audience and the actor. Scientists sometimes call REM sleep a rehearsal for life. In these dream stages, your brain relives experiences, experiments with scenarios, and works through fears and desires. You may wake with no memory of the details, yet inside, your brain has already practiced, healed, and reorganized. What's even more extraordinary is that this cycle, light sleep, deep sleep, REM, doesn't happen just once. It repeats over and over through the night. Every 90 minutes, your brain takes you on another journey, deeper and stranger than before. By morning, you may have traveled through 4 or 5 dream cycles, each leaving its own hidden mark. Consider this. During the day, your brain is busy surviving, reacting, analyzing. But at night, freed from the weight of the outside world, it turns inward. It sorts your memories, keeping some, discarding others. It strengthens emotional connections, soothing your mind. It even cleans itself, washing away toxins that build up while you are awake. So when you dream, you are not simply escaping reality. Your brain is working, repairing, and preparing you for tomorrow. The falling sensation, the strange faces, the surreal landscapes, all are side effects of a deeper process. Your brain reshaping itself in silence. Think of it like a theater after dark. During the day, the stage is alive with actors, scripts, and noise. But when the audience leaves, the workers come in quietly, sweeping, repairing, building sets for the next performance. That is what your brain does while you sleep. And the dreams? They are like fragments of rehearsal, scenes that flicker while the real work continues in the background. This is what happens inside the sleeping brain, a place where silence hides storms, where stillness is full of movement, and where every night you are rebuilt without even knowing it. So the next time you close your eyes and surrender to sleep, remember, you are not simply resting. You are stepping into one of the most complex, mysterious processes in all of nature, a place where your brain becomes the artist, the healer, the storyteller, painting the worlds you call dreams. Why do we dream? It is one of the most haunting questions science has ever faced. Every night when our bodies fall into stillness, our minds create stories, beautiful, terrifying, strange. But why? What purpose do these nightly visions serve? Are they random chaos or do they hold meaning? Scientists, philosophers, and mystics have all tried to answer. Tonight, let us wander through the most fascinating theories of why we dream. 1. Dreams as memory builders. Imagine your brain as a vast library. Every day you collect new books, memories, moments, emotions, but the shelves are messy. Where do you place them? Which ones should stay? Which should fade? During sleep, especially in REM, the brain begins sorting. It strengthens some connections, erases others, and files away the experiences that matter most. Dreams may be the visible side of this invisible process. That's why students who study before sleep often remember better the next day. The brain was rehearsing, filing, rehearsing again, and sometimes in the middle of this filing it creates dream stories, blending today with yesterday, weaving fact with fiction. Perhaps this is why you sometimes dream of your school, your old home, or people you haven't seen in years. They are not random. They are books being lifted from the shelves, dusted, placed in order. 2. The threat simulation theory. Another idea. Dreams prepare us for danger. Imagine our ancestors vulnerable in the wild. At night, they dreamt of being chased, hunted, attacked. These were not meaningless nightmares. They were rehearsals for survival. Even today, one of the most common dream themes is running, hiding, or falling. Why? Because our brains may still be practicing. In the safety of sleep, your mind creates simulations. What would I do if this happened? It's like training in a secret gym. Your body rests, but your brain sharpens its instincts. That sudden terror, that pounding heart. You may wake sweating, but your mind has rehearsed survival once more. 3. Dreams as emotional healers. We all know the feeling of waking after a difficult day and somehow the weight has lifted. Perhaps the sadness is lighter. Perhaps the anger has cooled. Dreams may be responsible. Neuroscientists believe that in REM sleep, the brain processes powerful emotions, draining the intensity so they don't overwhelm us. Think of it like an overnight therapy session. Maybe that's why grief softens with time. Night after night, dream after dream, the brain works through the pain until it becomes bearable. So the next time you wake with a lighter heart, remember, it may not be time alone that healed you. It may be your dreams. 4. Dreams as random chaos. But not everyone believes dreams have purpose. Some scientists argue that dreams are simply the brain's attempt to make sense of random signals. Neurons fire during REM, the brain stitches them together and a story appears. It's like static on a radio, forming patterns for no reason at all. A falling building, a talking animal, a friend turning into a stranger. Nonsense created by a mind desperate to weave order from noise. And yet, if dreams are meaningless, why do they feel so real? Why do they move us so deeply? Why do they echo in our hearts long after we wake? Even chaos perhaps carries secrets. 5. Dreams as problem solvers. History offers astonishing examples of dreams solving real problems. Dmitri Mendeleev saw the entire periodic table arranged in a dream. Elias Howe inventor of the sewing machine, dreamed of a spear with a hole in the tip and suddenly knew where to place the needle's eye. Even Albert Einstein once described dreams and imagination as central to his discoveries. Perhaps when the mind is free from rules, it becomes most creative. Perhaps dreams are the workshop of genius where impossible ideas take shape. Think about your own life. Have you ever woken with clarity or felt that your mind answered a question while you slept? That, too, may have been the work of dreams. 6. Dreams as windows to the self. Finally, some believe dreams are mirrors of the soul. Freud saw them as disguised wishes, the hidden desires we repress by day. Jung believed they revealed archetypes, universal symbols rising from the collective unconscious. A house may represent the self, water may reflect emotions, a journey may mirror life itself. And though science may question these ideas, one truth remains. When you dream, you glimpse parts of yourself you do not see while awake. The mystery remains. So why do we dream? Are they memory rehearsals, survival training, emotional therapy, random static, problem-solving workshops, or mirrors of the soul? Perhaps they are all of these. Perhaps they are none. Perhaps the answer lies beyond science, in a place only the dreamer can reach. What is certain is this: when you close your eyes tonight, your brain will create. It will paint pictures, replay fears, soften pains, spark ideas. It will weave together fragments of your life into stories no one else will ever see. And as you drift through them, you'll be living a mystery as old as humanity itself. The mystery of why we dream. As the night deepens, the mind begins to wander farther into territories stranger than any waking reality. These are the dreams that make your heart race, your mind question, and your soul wonder. They are unusual, sometimes unsettling, sometimes wondrous, but always powerful. One of the most fascinating forms is lucid dreaming. Have you ever had a dream where suddenly you realized, I am dreaming? In that moment, the impossible becomes possible. You can fly above mountains, swim through clouds, or speak to someone long gone. Lucid dreams are rare gifts, windows into the creative power of the mind. Scientists study them to understand consciousness itself, and many have found that practicing lucidity can even help with anxiety, creativity, and problem-solving. Imagine the freedom of realizing you hold the pen while your mind writes the story. Then there is sleep paralysis, the night's darker companion. You awaken, unable to move, aware of your surroundings yet trapped in a body that refuses to obey. Often, a sense of presence looms, a shadow at the foot of your bed, a figure watching silently. Cultures across the world have explained it as spirits, demons, or messages from beyond. Science tells us that during REM, the body's muscles are paralyzed to prevent acting out dreams. Yet the brain is awake enough to perceive the room, creating terrifyingly real hallucinations. This strange bridge between sleep and wakefulness is a reminder of how delicate the boundary between dream and reality truly is. Some dreams feel like they belong to someone else entirely. Shared dreams are phenomena where two people report dreaming similar events or meeting in the dream world. While science debates the reality of this, anecdotal cases abound, from lovers dreaming together to friends seeing each other in places neither visited in waking life. Could these be coincidences, collective subconscious? Or perhaps a reminder that the human mind is connected in ways we do not yet understand? Even everyday dreams can become unusual through symbolism and metaphor. You might dream of walking through a door that leads nowhere, of water rising to your waist, of flying over cities that shimmer like crystal. Each element may feel absurd, yet somehow deeply meaningful. Psychologists argue that these symbols represent our fears, desires, and inner conflicts, but there's no rule book. Each dream speaks uniquely to the dreamer. One person's rising water might symbolize stress, while another's could symbolize renewal. History is filled with extraordinary dreams that change the world. Dmitri Mendeleev saw the entire periodic table in a dream. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein emerged from a nightmare vision of a creature rising in the night. Even famous composers and inventors have credited dreams with inspiring their greatest creations. It seems that the unconscious mind can craft solutions and ideas with clarity that eludes us while awake. And then, there are prophetic or precognitive dreams. Dreams that seem to foreshadow events yet to come. Across cultures and eras, humans have believed that dreams can glimpse the future. While skeptics argue coincidence, countless stories persist of people dreaming about accidents, meetings, or revelations before they occur. Science has not fully explained this, but it highlights the mysterious power of the dreaming mind to organize information in ways we do not consciously understand. Consider the bizarre and surreal experiences we sometimes have in dreams. Talking animals, morphing landscapes, or impossible physics. Flying without wings, breathing underwater, walking through walls. Dreams allow the mind to suspend all limitations. Here in this nightly theater, reality bends and creativity flows unbound. For the dreamer, it is a universe of infinite possibility. And yet strange dreams are not merely entertainment. They are mirrors of our inner life. Nightmares often reveal unresolved anxieties. Unusual dreams may illuminate hidden desires. Lucid dreams offer mastery over thought itself. Every odd, uncanny image is a message waiting to be noticed, studied, or simply experienced. As you drift deeper tonight, remember this. Your brain is not merely producing random images. It is exploring, experimenting, and expressing. Strange dreams are the proof that your mind is alive even when your body rests. They are reminders that reality is not as fixed as it seems, and that imagination, emotion, and memory all weave together in a symphony you can only witness in sleep. So the next time you wake from a dream that leaves you breathless or puzzled or smiling at the absurdity of it all, take a moment to honor it. You have glimpsed the strange, unusual, and extraordinary, fragments of the universe contained within the architecture of your own mind. Strange dreams are a journey, a playground, and a teacher. They are your nightly passage into the unknown, where science and imagination meet, where fear and beauty coexist, and where the mysteries of your mind await your discovery. Have you ever woken from a dream and felt different? Perhaps lighter, perhaps uneasy, or strangely inspired? Dreams are not just random images or fleeting stories. They are mirrors, reflecting pieces of ourselves we do not always see while awake. For centuries, humans have believed that dreams reveal hidden truths. Sigmund Freud, one of the pioneers of psychology, called dreams the royal road to the unconscious. He believed that every dream, no matter how bizarre, concealed desires, fears, or unresolved conflicts. The things we repress during the day, the emotions we ignore, the wishes we hide, often emerge at night, disguised in symbols and metaphors. Freud's ideas were revolutionary. A simple image, like a staircase, might represent ambition, transition, or struggle. A dream of water could symbolize emotion, the subconscious, or change. By decoding these symbols, he argued, one could better understand the self. And while not every dream is a coded message, many are windows into the psyche, allowing us to confront ourselves in ways that waking life does not permit. Carl Jung, another giant in psychology, expanded this view. He proposed that dreams carry not only personal symbols but universal ones, which he called archetypes. These archetypes, figures like the shadow, the hero, or the wise old man, appear across cultures and time, connecting humanity through the shared language of the unconscious. In dreams, we may meet our own shadows, confront inner conflicts, or receive guidance from these archetypal figures. Jung believed that understanding dreams is a way to achieve balance, integration, and personal growth. But dreams do not always speak in clear symbols. Often they are emotional landscapes, reflecting our deepest feelings rather than literal events. A nightmare may not predict danger but highlight anxiety. A joyful dream may reveal hope or longing. Dreams are the mind's canvas, painting abstract impressions of what matters most inside us. Even today, people notice patterns in their dreams, recurring themes, familiar faces, or repeated scenarios. These patterns are not coincidences. They indicate persistent thoughts, emotions, or unresolved questions. By paying attention, one can gain insight into recurring struggles, aspirations, or emotional needs. Dreams become a dialogue between the conscious and subconscious mind. Some dreams are astonishingly creative. Composers, writers, and inventors have credited dreams with their breakthroughs. Mary Shelley dreamed the story of Frankenstein. Elias Howe invented the sewing machine's needle after a dream, and Dmitri Mendeleev saw the periodic table in a vision during sleep. Dreams, in this sense, reveal not only the hidden self but also the untapped potential within us. They are whispers from the unconscious, urging us to notice ideas or solutions our waking minds might overlook. Beyond psychology and creativity, dreams often reflect our moral and spiritual selves. Many cultures view dreams as guidance, messages from a higher power, from intuition, or from the soul. A vivid dream may prompt reflection, encourage decisions, or even provide comfort during times of grief or confusion. Dreams, in this view, are not mere illusions but active participants in the shaping of our inner lives. Consider the personal experience of a recurring dream. Perhaps you find yourself climbing a mountain or running through a forest or searching endlessly for something just out of reach. Such dreams are symbolic journeys, illustrating struggles, goals, or unresolved tensions in your waking life. By reflecting on them, you can uncover hidden motivations, acknowledge fears, or gain clarity on the direction your life may take. Yet, despite all the theories and interpretations, one truth remains simple. Dreams are uniquely yours. No one else experiences your dreams exactly as you do. Every image, every sensation, every emotion belongs to you alone. They are intimate conversations with your mind, private explorations into your consciousness. Listening closely is a form of self-discovery, a way to understand yourself beyond the surface of daily life. So tonight, as you drift into sleep, consider your dreams not as random illusions, but as messages from your inner world. Watch for patterns, feelings, and symbols. Notice how your dreams change over time. Are you confronting fear, celebrating hope, or discovering creativity? Are there messages your mind is trying to send you, lessons to learn, or insights to embrace? Your dreams are more than sleep. They are your personal story unfolding in a language only you can fully understand. They reveal your desires, your fears, your creativity, and your emotional landscape. They are private teachers, silent guides, and mirrors reflecting what is hidden beneath the surface. And as you close your eyes tonight, remember this. The next dream you experience may reveal something extraordinary about yourself. Something you've never noticed before. Something that could change how you see the world. Or yourself. Dreams are not merely stories. They are invitations beckoning you to explore the depths of your mind, the uncharted territories of your heart, and the hidden wonders of your soul. As the night deepens and your eyelids grow heavier, take a moment to let the world fade completely. You have traveled through the strange landscapes of your own mind, walked among ancient mysteries, watched your brain craft entire universes, and glimpsed the hidden patterns of your deepest thoughts. Now it is time to gently return, carrying the quiet knowledge that your dreams are not just fleeting illusions. They are reflections, teachers, and guides. Tonight you have wandered through realms where the impossible becomes possible. You have seen the mind at work, painting, repairing, rehearsing, and imagining. You have glimpsed shadows and light, explored fears, desires, and creativity, and understood that every dream, no matter how strange or fleeting, holds a piece of your inner self. And as you drift further into sleep, remember, these journeys are yours alone. No one else can walk them for you, but they are always waiting, ready to reveal what your conscious mind might overlook. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, allow yourself to surrender completely to the night. Let the whispers of your subconscious guide you. Let the rhythms of your heart and mind synchronize with the quiet pulse of sleep. In these moments, you are both observer and participant, explorer and dreamer, in a world where science and imagination intertwine. If tonight's journey brought even a fraction of wonder, reflection, or calm to your mind, I invite you to stay connected. Subscribe to the Deep Sleepy Scientist and join this quiet exploration again and again. Every week we will drift together through the hidden wonders of the universe. Through dreams, the mysteries of the brain, the secrets of nature, and the invisible threads that connect us all. Subscribing ensures that whenever your soul seeks rest or curiosity, a gentle guide is waiting for you. Remember, the act of watching, listening, and reflecting is a form of self-care. It is your permission to pause, to marvel, and to explore the infinite landscapes within. And as your breathing slows, as your mind softens, and as you sink further into this night, know that you are safe, you are held, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Sleep now, with the understanding that your dreams are sacred, your mind is powerful, and your imagination is limitless. Thank you for joining me tonight, for wandering through the silent corridors of thought, and for allowing yourself to explore the strange, beautiful, and mysterious world of dreams. Until we meet again, may your nights be calm, your dreams enlightening, and your heart at peace. Good night.